Hi guys. Hello Kat. Hello Missy. How is everybody? All right. So, uh it's been a day. You're getting me. I just got out of the shower. I did manage to put on some mascara, and that might have been a bad mistake because it looks like I got it uneven. Oh well. Um but I didn't want to look too terribly washed out, so I at least put some mascara on. I am sitting in the Airstream. um, finally, um, I'm able to actually be out here. So we hit 90 degrees today. 90. I'm not even kidding you. This is April 26th. You had to know, right? Because it's a full moon, and it's the pink full moon. And I don't know. It's like a super moon, pink super moon. I don't freaking know. It's crazy. So you had to know something crazy was going to happen, right? Because it's a full moon. 90 damn degrees. April 26th. That is just not common. So, hi, Deb. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat. I have wet hair yet, but that's okay, right? So, yeah, like, what the hell? 90 degrees, really? It's crazy, crazy. So, I was doing yard work today. I have been super busy all week long. It's been crazy. But this weekend, over the weekend, was extremely busy. I don't know what the deal was. So anyway, hopefully we aren't having any issues with signal or any of that stuff. So I always have issues with Wi-Fi out here. Usually, I should say. And what is going on? Aw, okay. Yes, Terry Lynn, I'm live. Get your butt here. Hang on just a second. All right, so she's got to go get her charger for her laptop. You crazy woman. She is bonkers. There must be another dog running around up here because my dogs are going crazy. And they make the worst damn noises. So, found the bottom of your sink. Woohoo! Soaking with bleach. I know, right? The natural lighting is just so much better. I love it. I love it, love it. And my little flamingo lights. They're actually battery operated. I didn't know if they would, how long the batteries are going to last in them, though. All right, so let's see here. What all did I do? Well, I put out a video. I put out a TikTok. I put out a short. I've been posting pretty much all week long on Instagram. I'm just trying to build stuff. So, build a following. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? That's what we're supposed to be doing. I don't know. So, anywho, yeah, it's been really busy. Saturday we ended up running errands all day long. Well, I did. And then Sunday, Tony went with me and we ran errands all day long yesterday. So, but it was nice because Tony and I got to spend time together, and we don't get to do that very often, like actually go out and do something. So, hi Jess. All right, go feed the goats. Give them loves for me, because I love them. So, yeah, today was busy with cleaning out. I was cleaning out the front flower beds, and yesterday my my awesome, handsome hubby decided that he was going to buy me, start me off with 10 bags of mulch that I wanted. So I really wanted this black mulch from Walmart, which, as most of you know, first of all, I'm not a fan of Walmart, but it was $1.97 a bag. So I literally spent $20 on black colored mulch, and I probably shouldn't because it's, you know, I'm sure it's treated and all that other stuff, and the chemicals just alone from the coloring, the black coloring. But I really, really like it, and I'm not growing food. I'm growing just flowers and things of that nature. So, I mean, I can use them. I'm still growing them without chemicals and things like that. It's just the mulch. I don't know what the mulch is going to be like. So, kept the house closed up, but for one window open by 10 inches, it still feels nice. Next job, putting the screen in the bedroom window for the quail. Yes, I'll bet you are tired, girl. So tomorrow we are supposed to be hitting high 80s again tomorrow. And we have, well, hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi. Thanks for stopping. I'm sitting in the Airstream. So tomorrow, we have to go see a cardiologist. Tony needs to go see a cardiologist. So we have that appointment. I'm going to get up and get all of the orders done tomorrow. And on our way to the cardiologist, we're going to stop at the post office, and I'm going to get them mailed out. So, yay! Hi, Terry. So I mean, I've got a few things actually I need to mail out. So it's not just shirt orders. So it is, I need to, when I get done here, I'm going to find my Cricut stuff. I'm just pulling everything out of it. I'm just pulling everything out of my office, and I'm just going to start getting rid of stuff and pitching it because I don't use it. I don't need it. So anyway, I am going to get together all of my Cricut stuff. I'm going to dig and find it. And then I'm going to send it off to Lynn at Melville's Homestead. So I'm not going to use it. So I have a nice big professional plotter. So I don't really need the Cricut. So she could use it, and might as well, right? Like, what do I need one for if I've got a big professional vinyl cutter? So I am also, I posted on Instagram and on Facebook today. So somebody tried to copy a friend's account, Tim and Amy's Homestead. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know this is not you. First of all, I'm already friends with them. So on Instagram, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. So I think it's Amy's Crazy Life. But anyway, they made a fake account. Somebody made a fake account, obviously overseas. And I was feeling, I put it on my Facebook as I was being kind of cunty. And I know that's probably not the most PC thing to say, but I mean, the English would say it, right? So anyway, I'm like, oh, that's fine. I'm going to mess with you because, first of all, I knew it wasn't them. And so it just kind of went on and on and on. And finally, I got them to block me. It was awesome. Like, seriously. Yeah, they probably did, and you'll get a message from them if you follow them back. You're going to get a message from this particular account, and they are going to try to tell you on, sell you on this $200,000 check, in the form of a grant in the form of a check for $200,000. I'm like, yeah, I'll bet the government's just aching to give me money. Whatever. Hi, Darren. How are you? So I messed with them just a touch. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I haven't been that saucy. I haven't been that saucy or that sassy with for quite a while. So I thought it was just hilarious. I don't know. Maybe I think I'm funny and I'm not. I don't really know, but so yeah, what clued me in the first place was because first of all, they don't, the person that, or the account that they tried to copy, well, they don't talk to me like that on if they were to message me, uh, would never talk to me. It was, hello, how are you doing today? I'm like, what? So anyway, I thought, oh, okay, yeah, here we go. And I had gone on, and basically I told them, I'm like, so do you think that I can get enough money to start my own cult? Like, I really need a cult of minions. Really, I need a cult of minions, And I'm like, well, maybe, where are you at? Maybe I can just join your cult. I'm just stringing them on, and I'm like, wait. I thought, oh, I was gonna go with let's just go ahead and talk about how we're gonna create this perfect human race, and it's going to be we're just gonna like mess around with genetics, and we're just gonna be we're just gonna make this perfect human race for them, and they're gonna be my minions. And they didn't want to play anymore. So they ended up blocking me. I loved it. It was fun. Yes, you guys cut a ton of meat up, and so did you vacuum sealed, didn't you, Darren? So anywho, that has been my day. It's been tons and tons of fun, actually. I feel really good today, just because I got to be outside all day long, and got to play in the dirt. So, okay, vacuum sealed, cool. I thought you did, but I couldn't remember. I watched the video of you cutting up the tomahawk steaks, or you were talking about cutting up tomahawk steaks, and the back strap. So, and what you were going to use that for, or what typically people use backstrap for. So, anywho, I did watch the video. I'm trying to get caught up on everybody's stuff, but I think everybody's busy, so I am not the exception to that rule. So, I am hoping tomorrow I can get all of these things accomplished and get back here by 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the latest, and work outside some more because I really need to. But 4 to 6 tomahawks and stopped at 2. They are huge. They are huge. Day started out as usual. 6 scam calls before 1. Oh yeah, awesome. All-in-one printer took a oh no. Ugh, that sucks. I've noticed though, that's pretty much all we have are all-in-one printers, and they have been, they usually last about 3 years for us, and then we need to get a new one, get a replacement. So you want pickles? The chick is still alive and growing and pooping like 10. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, at least she's growing. Well, aren't you fun? Yeah, I got them. I got them. Who all are my? I've got let's see, I need to, nope, I can't. Okay, well, I can't go in and make you a moderator even yet. I have to go through the whole shebang and do it. So I'll go in and add, I don't know why it's not letting me, oh, there we go. All right, Missy, I added you as a mod. And Deb already is. Jess already is. I got you. I added you, Darren. Terry already is. So I think everybody in here is a mod. Bye-bye now. Take care. Bye-bye. Spring is here. We're all crazy busy. Yes. Agreed. It's an HP all-in-one. I had an HP all-in-one. So yep. All right. For whatever reason, so this grimy little slug. I know, right? So I actually had to. I have to have YouTube running in a separate tab, and so I can't make people mods or anything like that from StreamYard. I have to actually go onto the YouTube page, like the chat on YouTube, and do it. So yes, responsibility. What the hell movie is that from? It's a cute little Disney cartoon. Is it Aristocats? I think maybe responsibility. Oh wow, you are amazing. Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's too slow to catch the creeps. Hi, Brigitte. How are you? There. All right. Hola, bonjour. Salut. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I blocked it on StreamYard. I am doing fabulous today. I am doing absolutely fabulous today. I have been busy, but yep. So yeah, I'm just blocking them. All right. Well, that's awesome. I mean, seriously, guys, like, I don't. All right. Okay, reset. Yes. Wow, you guys. It's going to be a fun night, huh? Well, have fun. Start squashing. Screw them. I know, right, Terry Lynn? Stop walking away. Why is your laptop wanting to restart itself? That's crazy. All right. Yes, apparently we'll be busy. That's okay. Oh my gosh. So yeah, actually my daughters think that it's hilarious. So the big thing around here is, you know, all of the farm boys, they think that they need to they have to have their trucks lifted, and you know, these big ass knobby tires on them, and you know, they got to have the brush guards, and that's like they just go crazy. So my daughters call them tiny penis trucks. they're over um they are overcompensating for something, right? Well, hello, Rustic Traditions. How are you? Yeah, we'll be um we're easy on you, but it's funny because what they do around here is they act like morons with their trucks, and you know, they the big thing is rolling coal. You know, they've got the big diesel trucks, and they're all lifted and all of that stuff, and I'm like, what exactly are you going to use that for? So hi Al, how are you? So yeah, they make a lot of fun of them. Because for whatever reason, it's the thing to do, and they don't ever use them for anything like they don't actually go mudding or any of that stuff. It's just, yeah, overcompensation. I don't mind the big trucks. I just, you know, they drive like idiots. They do, and they're just it. They just, I agree. It's a waste of a good truck because they don't actually do anything with them. They do this to show off and look, my daddy's got money. Yeah. Well, that's because your daddy's farm is all subsidized. That's a horrible thing to say, but it is true. I wish. Oh, speaking of which, so I was actually thinking about some of the goings on, and I was asked what exactly or how is Royal Amethyst Acres a farm or any of that stuff, and I'm like, well, what I think is funny is that I actually have a farm number. So, yeah. Um, and I got a thing from the USDA that said, you know, that was asking me, like, what are you doing? What crops are you putting in? And I need to know what crops you're putting in, kind of thing. And we need, you know, for CRP, you have to do this and this and this and this. And so, but I just thought, well, I am technically a farm. My ground, my land is actually farmland. So, hi, Gary. Oh, I know, Terry. Isn't it crazy? It's amazing the amounts of money that people put into their vehicles. It is insane. It is absolutely insane. And it wouldn't bother me so much, but I'm just like, you're putting all this money into these into all these things, you know, all these accessories, and then what are you actually using them for? Like, why waste your money on that? I don't know. But hey, you know, it's not my money, so I don't care. My friend was a full to the ceiling junk collectible store, and his truck is always full of stuff. And he is Father Christmas with Rudolph on the front grill. I'm number 3 on the live chats. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Wow, you guys need to come up with more creative names for your profiles. You guys suck. Troll on, troll on. Bunch of douche canoes. All right, so what are y'all gonna do this week? I am gonna continue, obviously, working. Oh, so the hoop house. Oh my God, the hoop house. Oh, we have had really high winds the last 2 days. And my hoop house, I actually went and bought more pool noodles. And the wind has been so strong that it's catching somewhere, and it's like blowing my plastic around. And so I thought, well, maybe if I got new pool noodles to, put on the ends, that and then maybe throughout the other arches here and there, that maybe that would hold them down. But the problem is that it's I can't get them anchored down onto the PVC pipe well enough. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I'm trying to figure out another way that I can use to secure the plastic to the hoops, but I'm not. My husband says duct tape them. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess it could. And then he says, well, we've got some glue, we could probably, like, there's a certain kind of glue. He's like, we could glue the noodles to the plastic, and get it molded onto the hoop. So you're gonna finish butchering. You could change your name. Find the rest of my kitchen and pack up a ton of canned food to take to the basement. Awesome. I'm hitting them as soon as they pop up, and I'm able to hit most of them. So flatbed straps. Yeah, maybe I could do that. That would work. Table fell. What? Yes, I'm talking about the trolls. They're just coming through, and they're all saying the same thing, but they're not even creative with their profile names. I'm like, wow. I mean, it'd be great if they're welcome, if they behave, but I'm not real sure what the end game is for that kind of stuff. Like, I don't understand that. If you're that miserable in life, you should probably find a new recreation or a new activity to do, instead of trying to make other people miserable, because it's not going to work with me. So oh, you're hooking up your tablet? Okay. Rebar bent at each end, 3 foot long in the ground. I don't know if you've watched my video. So right, yeah, right, Brigitte. I agree. Rebar bent at and 3 foot long in the ground. Okay, so actually I have, if you've watched the video, if you've looked at it, I was trying to use as much that I had that was recycled. You know, other just reusing stuff that I had on the, you know, on the farm, on the homestead. And so what I had bought, oh gosh, actually I bought more than even the 12. I bought like 24 or 36 in total of the electric T-posts or electric fencing T-posts. And so they're kind of rebar, but some of them are. They have that texture to them, but you know, they don't, I wouldn't have any way of bending them either. So I don't really know if that would work. But I have them sunk into the ground, and I think they're in about a foot, roughly, a little over a foot. And the PVC pipe is actually just arched over from, you know, one side to the other. And they're just sitting there. And so the PVC pipe moves. And I do have some tape about 2.5 feet from the ground to try to level them and to keep the PVC pipe from moving up and down so much. But I don't know, it's just not really working. So what I'm wondering is if I shouldn't maybe go back through and actually tape the PVC pipe down to the T-post, and then also somehow get because the pool noodles are great, because when you cut them in half lengthwise, obviously, you know, they create this I don't know what, like a cover, but I know they make it for pipes and stuff like that too, and I can't, it's like kind of like an insulation type thing, but anyway, it helps to also keep something attached and covered. And that's it's usually blackened. It's a foam, and I can't think of what it's called, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I feel really dumb about that too. But yeah, I think you like trouble, Darren. Yeah. It is the correct place for trouble. Oh, well, aren't you? Aw, that's awesome. Thanks. You're an asshat. Yes, pipe insulation. So, wow. That's awesome. Yes, my daughters, they're beautiful. I know they are. Thanks. Maybe drill a hole 6 inches from the bottom of the PVC and run a stake through the middle to hold it to the ground. Maybe, yeah, maybe that might work. It might work. Oh my goodness. So that's what kind of night this is going to be. I will say though, a lot of people will just like, they'll freak out about that kind of stuff, and I'm not. So my question is, how do you guys get away with this in the first place? I can block them, and I have been blocking them. So yeah. They just go and create new accounts. For whatever reason, I'm the target tonight, so whatever. I'm not going to get worked up about it. I don't get worked up about it. And the reason for that is because I just, what for, you know? Nobody can steal your joy unless you let them. So. Yes, it is a full moon. It is a full pink moon and super moon. So somebody out in the, not somebody, but so since the derecho came through, my timber, I can see my timber. I'm sitting right next to the timber. The derecho came through and it took like a third of my timber out, and so I still keep getting falling branches and falling like big thick branches and stuff too, and it's a little spooky sometimes. So I just had something fell, or and that is going to take me a year, or I mean it's been almost a year since the derecho went through, and haven't even been able to do anything to the timber to clean it up. It's so frustrating. The man next door knocked for chicken feed. Awesome. Yeah, it is absolutely a full moon, and it is because and the reason I know it's a full moon is because we hit 90 degrees on April 26th. I know, Terry, right? These names, seriously. That's the thing. They're trying to get to me and they're not going to, so whatever. I will have a lot of wood for the fire pit. Yeah, for a long time. I'm gonna have. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get everything cut up and moved and all that stuff before it starts rotting. Before it starts to decompose and compost in my timber. So, oh, give the goats huggies for me. Oh, I I want goats. I just want this huge farm. I want this like um kind of a, I guess, a menagerie of um animals, just because they're so cool, but I can't because I don't need to be a collector of animals either. Right, Terry? Yeah. That's right. Nobody can steal my joy. Are you kidding? Oh, is that Celsius, or is that, because if that's Celsius, I mean that's still cold. That's really cold here either way. -1. That's crazy. Never do a live stream on a full moon. Okay. I know you need goats. You need goats, right? Oh my God, grow up, you idiot. Can have whatever you want. I think a lot of us are collectors of chickens. I think so. I actually had this discussion with Terry. She said that she's like, well, what if you have all of these animals and this animal and that animal and blah blah blah, like, and I'm like, no, no, you should probably do, like, get to know the animals you have and how to take care of them first before you start adding more animals and not know how to take care of them. So don't be a collector of animals. Just, yeah, but I have a real issue with that because, like, it's not that I collect the animals, they show up here. They do. All the stray animals show up here. The weirdest thing that has shown up here, okay? Literally a guinea fowl. There is absolutely no guinea fowl within like miles. I have no idea where this guinea fowl showed up from. It just showed up. Okay. So I'm like, well, you're welcome to stay. I don't care. But I was thinking I wanted to try to actually keep it because then I could you know, it could help me in the yard and in the timber, but he took off like a couple days later, so I don't know. Hi, Kathleen. How are you doing, honey? And how are the girls? Thank you. I just took a really quick shower before I came on, and so this is the way it's drying. This is me. I've noticed that since I quit using, I don't really straighten my hair anymore, and I don't really use the curling iron on it, and I don't use the blow dryer on it. I just let it dry, and all of my natural curl is coming back and coming out. So I didn't realize my hair was this curly. I think most people are bad with chicken math. I I don't envy you for the snow at all. You extreme northerners, you are a lot ballsier than I am to live up in that kind of a an environment because I can't stand the cold. It didn't used to bother me so much, but now as I age, it does bother me a lot. It hurts. The cold really physically hurts my body. So okay, once you feed your animals, they expect you to do it every day. The greedy little stinkers. I know, right? You want to be a collector of ducks? I know you do. 15 chickens. He said, no, that's not enough. Ooh, nice. Goats are way too easy to accidentally kill, so I sold all mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I had a sugar daddy. I need one. Had chickens, ducks, and cats dropped off. Yeah. You know what? My hair is it's not even like full on curl, and it gets really frizzy. So, yeah. Everybody loves my hair this way, but I'm not a fan. I feel like it's really frizzy and I'm not a fan of it. And some days, like the front here, the bang area will not, I mean, it won't curl. And if it's humid out, it just frizzes everywhere. So they just show up. How bad will it be when I get animals? Yeah, I know, Jess. You All right, guys, I don't know what's going on here. It just keeps dropping the signal for whatever reason, so hopefully this is coming back on. Yes, agreed. Full moon Wi-Fi. I agree. All right. All right, guys, I don't... Okay, there we go. It does go well with losing... Yes, it does go well with losing your mind, doesn't it? All right. Woo! Here is... Dang it. I swear. Hi, Stacy. Well, Kat, I'm back too. Hello, Margot. How are you? Hi, Tina. Yeah, I know. I just, for whatever reason, my signal keeps dropping out. So if you lose me again, just hang on. I have to, I'll end up switching my Wi-Fi route. So it's crazy. I have, well, there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We have three routers, and then, well, I actually have 4. We have 4 routers. So, I mean, and I never run my phone because I have unlimited data on my phone. Yeah, I think the trolls got bored too. See, I told ya. There's no reason. That's why I'm just that's why I said I'm not even going to worry about it, because they'll get tired of it. They'll get bored because I'm not going to feed into it. So what they want is for you to end your live stream. That's what they want. Just block and report. That's all you can do. And I'm not one of those people who will take threats seriously. I won't. So, because I know what they're doing. It's not anything real. Like they're, and if you know, if there are issues with the law enforcement showing up, I know all of the deputies. So yeah, that's a benefit of being the mayor. I know everybody. So before anything would happen, they would be like, what? So they would check it out before they did anything. So yeah, that's about all you can do, Kathleen, is take it one day at a time. I just hope that each day it's just a little bit more, a little bit easier for you to at least get through your day. So I know 300-second timeout is ridiculous. I can block them from here, so that's what I do. I'm blocking. I block them. So they have to go in and create a new account. So yeah, I just don't care. All right. So hey, Denny, what is up? So Darren shared something that was hilarious, and I don't know, I sent that on to Terry because she lives in Florida. Oh, I need to send it to you at Rustic Traditions. Oh my God, you guys will laugh your asses off about it. It's hilarious. So, and I don't know, I honestly don't know who, like, how can you report something as strange and off the wall with a straight face as the trial that was going on? Like, what? I don't know. What if I threatened to show up at your house and stay for days? Would you take it seriously? I would say, come along, just come right on in, girlfriend. Because I know you. And yes, you can stay for days. I'm good with that, Jess. I would love to have you. You'll find and eat everybody's food, right, Denny? Oh my gosh. Hi, Victoria May. How are you? I'm assuming that my my Victoria she'll probably be coming here pretty soon. You're in Florida tonight? Oh my God, Stacy, I gotta send you that. Oh, you're gonna freaking die when you see that. It's actually a report. A reporter is like trying to report this particular trial with a straight face, and it's of a sexual nature, and it's just I'm like, dude. So the inspiration for the name of my homestead. Okay, so I actually also did a video about this, how my homestead got its name. So the big thing is obviously I wanted to start a channel, and I didn't know exactly what to do, and I wanted something that was going to be more what do I want to say? I don't like distinguishable, from others, so it stood out a little more. So what I did was I thought, well, it'd be really great to be able to I'm not spending the night in the camper. No, I just hang out in here. I love it. This is my Airstream. It's a 1972 Airstream Ambassador. Her name is Miss Dolly. She actually is registered as Miss Dolly with Airstream and the Wally Byam Camping Club. So, yep, the whole 9 yards. So, I'll have to get her. I'll have to get her birth certificate down and show it to you guys. So, my name. Okay. I really wanted to incorporate the fact that obviously I live on an acreage. I have 3 acres of land, and I thought, well, so that needs to be in there because I thought, well, everybody is using the homestead in their names, and I'm like, I want this to encompass a lot of stuff, not just not just being a homestead. So I wanted to be able to incorporate other things. But Amethyst is my birthstone. And so it is also a gem. It's a precious gem that only royalty would wear in their crowns for a very long period of time because it was so precious and it was so expensive. Only royalty could afford to purchase it. So that's where the royal came in. And so Amethyst has amazing energies, powers, healing, love, light. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely. There you go, Bridget. Yep, that is right. That is. It's power, healing, energy, love. Yep. So and light. So yes, and that's what I want this whole experience to be for anyone who comes to the channel, is that they know that they are welcome as long as they are kind, and that this is a place of that I'm a safe person to talk to if you need it, and I try really hard to give good energy, and sometimes I don't always do that. But being an empath, I tend to absorb the negative energy from the world around me, and hopefully take it away from people. So yes, we have a lot of Pisces in here, don't we? So I'm a cusp baby. My birthday is February 19th. And so I was born on the cusp. I am an Aquarian Piscean. And I am all traits of both zodiac signs, astrological signs. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I possess every single one of those traits. I am extremely, I'm almost neurotic because my emotions are in a constant state of chaos. So, but my thing is that I don't want to give off negative energy to people. I want people to feel comfortable and loved and cared for. And so I try really, really hard to make sure that I do that. And so unfortunately, I end up gathering all of the negative energy around me. And there are some people that I call energy vampires. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that calls them that, but they come in and they're so miserable and negative in their own life that they just can't, I don't know, they just suck the positive energy and light out of me. It sucks. So so that's why I always feel like I'm super chaotic with my emotions, and I feel absolutely everything, and my life is ruled by my emotions. So all right, I got to go back and catch up. Yep, Tina is, I forgot. That's right, Tina, you're day before me. So you're definitely an Aquarian, okay. But I think you probably are close. You probably hold a lot of the Pisces because you're so close to that cusp. I bet you hold a lot of the Pisces traits. So, okay, I got to go back up here. I'm so sorry, you guys. I got to catch up. All right. Sorry. Okay. Missy, why are you thinking of changing your channel name is my question. I think it fits you perfectly. If you are happy with it, do not change it. Okay, so Stacy, are you guys you're loading up the rest of your stuff from the storage unit in Florida, is that correct? And then moving it all back home? Yay, to the new homestead. Oh yes, and how are the stray chickens and the hen and two roos? Oh my god. So Stacy and Chris, Yellow Rose Homestead, they just had these stray roosters show up on their homestead with a hen. But they're cool. They're just cool. I get that. It's cool. So, sends out amazing flashes of light when set in a sunny window. What does your amethyst? Okay. Oh my god, I'm all over the place here. I'm so sorry, you guys. Yes, I absolutely hate moving, and that's why I'm not doing it again unless we move to Germany for permanent reasons. Oh, there's my oldest daughter. So she is here to cut her dad's hair and pick up the moon pie. And I'm going to holler at her. So just hang on. She hates it when I do this. She has a Subaru Tribeca. And I keep saying that I want a Subaru as a rally car because, like, the Subaru, the WRX STIs are freaking amazing and they're fantastic rally cars. So she doesn't even look like she's in a good mood. The Rally Becca is here. No, it's not the Rally Becca. Oh, I love teasing her. Agreed, Kat. Yes, it is super. The energy in here is just, it's awesome. I love it. I love it. Tony and I love being out here, and we actually sit out here when it's nice out. We We just hang out in the Airstream. I'm not even kidding. We just hang out in the Airstream in our yard. Who does that? Me. Let's see here. But yeah, I will never move again unless it's moving overseas permanently. So, Capricorn Aquarius, yes. I'm not Wiccan. I chose that name when I was still exploring my spirituality. Oh, okay. Have you La Bruja Morado Homestead? I mean, if that's what you want. No, my kids are going to end up putting me in a damn nursing home. You wait, Deb. I told them, I said, you do that, and I will haunt you for eternity. Okay, so have you decided, are you not Wiccan? What are you exactly? Have you decided what spirituality, what spiritual path you were going to follow? This is why I chose pagan, just being a pagan, because I draw from everything. So that's why I went with pagan. I'm an eclectic pagan witch. So only have one roux left, and put the girls in their coop Saturday. Now the roux is strutting around their coop. Ah, that's funny. No, I didn't lose connection. Did you? I hope not. Okay. Oh, the purple witch. Okay. I couldn't remember what La Bruja was. So all right. I think I need to smudge my home. Everyone has been so crappy in my house. Too much negativity right now. Tina, yes, absolutely. Smudge. Just cleanse that house. And it's a full moon tonight, and it is a super moon, and it is it's the pink something or other full moon. I can't remember. There's different names. So it's like, I think it's been called the green flower moon or something like that too. So basically it's just celebrating spring. Whatever the full moon is in April, that's typically what they call it, is whatever it pertains to. So nope, there's nothing wrong with being Wiccan. Nope. I'm of the firm belief, be whatever it is that your path chooses you to be on. So your path chooses you is kind of the way I have always thought of it, is that just your path chooses you, and you just go with it. If it feels right, you go with it. So make friends with the night nurse and escape every now and then to find them. Yeah. Christian eclectic pagan. Now that is a mouthful, huh? Yes. What they call that, what people tend to call that, label that as, is a neo-pagan, which I'm not. I kind of used to be, but I'm really not. I honestly have been a witch since I was 6 or 7 years old, and I've never been able to, until I was, really deep into my 20s. I couldn't even come out. I finally came out of the broom closet in like my 20s. So I just decided, and every year I get more and more liberal. Like, I'm a witch. What you got? Like, I don't really care. I don't care what you are. Like, I don't. Why does it matter what path you follow? Just be a good person, right? So that explains why you woke up in the woods, Denny. I don't know. Oh yes, growing rosemary inside. Yes, this is an amazing moon, yes, to fill up all your energies, set out your moon water, charge your crystals. So yeah. A nature witch married to a Catholic. Yes, a green witch. So you're a green hedge witch. All you can say is there's tons of energy going on. Yes. So right now, especially, I mean, I was talking about this earlier. So, it's a full moon because it hit 90 degrees on April 26th in Iowa. That's not really all that common. So it hit 90 degrees here today. And people are just, frankly, they're just batshit crazy right now. Like people, the energy is just, it's nuts. Everything is buzzing right now. I don't know if some people, oh, I can make you all kinds of witch t-shirts. What you want, girl? So some people, they kind of laugh and scoff at this, but you can really feel the vibrations and hear the vibrations of the earth and the energy around a full moon. Like I really can, I feel that deep, deep, deep in my soul. I know when it's a full moon. And I know when it's, I know when it's a new moon. I know when it's a full moon. Like the energy just buzzes like crazy for me. And it buzzes in my head and in my limbs and just everywhere. It's crazy. So I'm a witch. What's your superpower? Right? Yes. So the energy vampires. Yes, yes. I hear raptors before I see them. Lost pregnant and hurt animals and people end up at my home. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So being a witch, it's just that there are various kinds of witches. There are people who they put different meanings with that. And some people think it's all, voodoo, like magic and all this other stuff. And I personally don't think that that's really a thing. I think that that magic, that a spell is something that it's just the equivalent of a Christian's prayer that you put out into the universe. And you put out with intention and you put out with particular energy, and you're asking the universe, or you're asking whatever God it is that you're following, or pantheon, I guess, that you follow, and you're asking them for help in getting, in your prayer being met. So I use a lot of herbal magic, so to speak. So I use a ton of herbs. I feel that nature is what heals me. And so that makes me, I guess, a hedge witch. So for me, being a witch just means that the earth is my church. I follow the Norse pantheon very closely. So those are the gods that I pray to. Odin and Freya and Frigg and even Brigitte. So Thor. I believe very strongly in the Norse pantheon. So I have very strong, deep roots in Germanic and Norse ancestry. So, but I have very strong roots also in previous life cycles. So in the Mesoamerican, what is that? Mesoamerican gods. So that pantheon. So yeah, I draw from everything. It's crazy. I tried so hard as a teenager. I tried so hard to go to church, to be, you know, normal, I guess, for the area, you know, and I've never been that way, and I've always felt differently, and I didn't feel comfortable, and I never felt right being in church. And I was baptized a Methodist as a baby, a brand new baby. I mean, I had my children baptized when they were, I don't know, when they were toddlers, all to just try to fit in and be, you know, part of the norm. And I've never been that way. So, yeah. Let's see here. So I don't know if that helps at all. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, I gotta get caught up here. I'm wearing what? You're right. It probably will be cold next week again because it is. Why do you don't need I guess what Panther, Missy, you don't need a new design logo and a newly designed logo. I don't think you do. Just if you're going to if you want to take Wiccan off of there, if you just change the name on it, it's not that big of a deal, because if you're still pagan, you're still, you know, then the triqueta and the or triqueta, however you choose to pronounce it, is that you have as your symbol. That's, I mean, it's very Norse, and if you follow the Norse pantheon, then you shouldn't. That doesn't mean you're Wiccan. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're Wiccan. You could be Druid, you could be just pagan in general, and just happen to follow the Norse pantheon. So I wouldn't say you need a new design altogether. Hearing whistling the last couple days, and no one else hears it in my household. I thought I was going crazy. Oh, girly, you've got your spirit guides may be there. It's about being one with the earth and nature. Yes. Yep. Being close to nature, energy. Yep. I do energy work. Yep. Ancient druidry is amazing. It is so cool. It is so cool. Actually, it's not the Earth's oldest belief system. Believe it or not, it's not. You need to read into the Sumerian culture. Yep. Be a good person. So many Christians give us a bad name and forget that we have been instructed to love everyone. Exactly. And I think that is something that is the common thread, the commonality in every religion or path or faith on the planet, in the universe, is you still need to be kind, and you still need to, you know, be helpful, and you still need to, because karma will come back and get you, if nothing else. So, you know, just be good. Just be a good person. That's all you have to do. Started studying paganism when an acquaintance told me he was officiating a pagan wedding. Oh, that's cool. Yes, they did. Okay, so yours is, yeah, it's Irish, which is actually the Norse. They follow more of the Norse pantheon, because it's Gaelic or Gallic, however you choose to pronounce that. But that's what the triqueta is. It's actually Gaelic. So I do believe in reincarnation and past lives. I've had several past life regression. I've done past life regression Reiki sessions, and I have done I actually get I don't know what you would call a flashback, maybe. So yeah, and I could tell you some things that would just, it would like curl your toenails. So stuff that people like would go, God, you're just weird, lady. So there's more thought and feeling put behind a spell being put out into the universe than a prayer by a Catholic. I just said prayers because that is what was expected. It was repetitive. Yes. Yep. Well, hello, Kincaid. Hi, Colin. How are you? I know you are the guardian druid here. Oh, you need to cleanse yourself. You need to get some sage and you need to smudge yourself. If you've been exhausted and have a horrible headache for the last 2 days, it was building up. It's all the energy building up to this full moon tonight. And yeah. You are watching a coven. Almost. Oh, I love the movie Dogma. Yes. You don't celebrate your faith, you mourn it. So true. Yep. Yes, absolutely. I would say yes, you probably are more pagan than you are anything. And there's, yeah, absolutely. Your spells absolutely do come from your heart. Yep. So, okay. Now, my hubby said the same thing. He was worried that it would fall down on him. Oh, all right. Sorry, Colin. I'm trying to get caught up with everybody now. I hope you are having a fantastic night. I might have started a coven. Oh my gosh, yeah. I hope not. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that I hope not, because I do hope. But see, that's the thing. I've always been a solitary eclectic pagan witch, because the reason for that is because I don't believe in the ritualistic stuff, and that's why I'm not part of a coven. So okay, so they tried to tell her that dinosaurs were a hoax. What? Okay, because millions of years of dinosaur bones. Yeah, they're a hoax. Brace against the pushback. Yes, yes. I am the descendant of those witches that could not be burned at the stake. That's what I've said that a lot. I have a real fear of drowning, and I don't know why. And it's not even so much I think it's just the fear of the unknown, maybe. Nothing else bothers me. Drowning does. Like, drowning does bother me. Well, I've had several flashbacks, past life regressions, and so I do believe that I may very well have, in one of my past lives, drowned. That may have been my demise, and that could be why I have a phobia of that. But it does not get me. It doesn't keep me from like going swimming or anything like that, or anything like that. It's just that it does keep me from getting on a cruise ship. I will say that. I don't really want to get on a cruise ship. So I want to, but yeah, I am a little bit leery of that. So, well, Colin, I am fantabulous. So, been smashing trolls and talking about being a witch. So I'm good. Yes, Karma does get her PMS really badly. Yes, see, that's awesome. And that's what I want you to. I want to have you do for us, Deb. So our anniversary is in October, and I wanted to renew our vows, so to speak, and have a hand fasting, and because it's our 25th wedding anniversary. So, so I have asked Deb if she would be so kind to do that. So, oh, I know, Karma, woo, I'll tell you, girl. Yep, she will tell you to shut the fuck up all the time. I want a Viking hand fasting pagan wedding. So, cool thing. I actually wanted to go. I wanted to go up to Norway, or actually more so Iceland, and have a Viking wedding vow renewal with a hand fasting and all that fun stuff. So I got you, girl. I know exactly what you're thinking, because those are my roots. And so Iceland, we actually are. There were talks that we were going to go up there to do a photo shoot, because Tony and I are supposed to, at some point in time here, I thought it was supposed to be this year, but things have, this last couple of years have changed. So Tony and I are trying to figure out when we're going to do this, but we'll be building our own Sigrun, and she is a Norse Viking goddess, and it's for costuming, and it is for the book that he was trying to write. So we did kind of a test run with, I think you guys have probably all seen, well, maybe with the exception of Brigitte and Darren, you probably have not seen the helmet, the headpiece that Tony and I made. It is absolutely awesome. And this next time around is going to be even better for it. So, yeah. Yes, we do, Deb. We can talk. I'm more than willing to talk past life regression anytime. Why did you get, how did you get a mild concussion, Colin? You moved out of Milo last night. Aw. So did you hit your head on something as you were moving, or? All right. Hey, Drops. All right. I gotta get back up here. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. I should listen more to Karma. Yes, you absolutely should, Deb. You should know better. Where are you at then? Oh, so you follow, do you follow the Greek pantheon, Margot? Oh, you did drown and pass it. Okay, Deb. I've had nightmares and such things like that as well, from past lives, beliefs. Oh my God, the cruise ship thing. Yeah. It is wild, isn't it? Cruise ships are floating petri dishes. While I would agree with you to some, I will agree with you to some point, but I don't mind going underwater, but I don't, if I get out and I'm swimming out where I can't touch, which is not very far because I'm not very tall, and I'm actually a really strong swimmer, but I don't like it. Like, I just get freaked out. Well, I would hope you're not seeing double anymore. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, wow. Cool. Police officer friend of mine, huge black mist came up next to his driver's side window. He sent me a pic of his goosebumps. I told him, go buy sage. Yes, go buy the sage. Get it done. Have nightmares of having drowned from the Titanic. Oh, wow. Cool. It is very scary and enlightening. Not afraid of dying, just the thought of being dead that scares me. Yeah. So I'm not afraid of dying so much. What I don't I guess my fear is that I am more so I don't want to not exist. I don't want to not be here to experience my children and my grandchild or I'm hoping future grandchildren. So that's what I'm afraid of, is not having, not being able to talk to them, not being able to, that kind of stuff, and being physically here as well. So that could be why you are an archery instructor. Yes. Iceland is beautiful. It is. I would love to go. I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go there. Kat, I think we all are, because I actually have that same certificate. Oh yeah, the indoor greenhouses would be freaking amazing to see in Iceland, because they would have to. Yeah, it's so cold there. In a hotel in West Des Moines. Okay, at the moment until Friday. Okay, where are you moving to, Colin? I can't remember where you said. If you want to share, you can. The new place needs some finishing touches before we can move in. Only 2/3 Dane and Swede, so I don't qualify for Scandinavian. Yes, you guys have had a rough month, haven't you? My goodness. Avon Lake, that's right. Okay. Look at there. I'm caught up. Woo! All right. I don't know if you guys, I can turn on more lights if you want. So yes, Denny, I know you do. You guys, you get up so dang early. Love you, love you, love you to pieces. So those ancestors must have rated too much. We all couldn't find an officiant for family and friends, so we became pagan ministers, right? Yeah, that's kind of the deal, I think. A friend of mine, she's not anymore so much, but she was wanting to get married, and she is like, I don't want to get married in a church. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess, she's like, I would love it if you would officiate. And I'm not an officiant, so I don't like. She's like, oh well, let's just do this. Let's just get on the Universal Life Church, and you can get your officiant certificate. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that's what I ended up doing. I'm like, oh well. Okay. DNAancestry.com profile shows that I am a garden variety mutt with more Central European and English, Irish, German roots. Yeah. So my mother's side of the family, my maternal grandmother, they are all, there's a lot of there's Irish, Scottish, Scandinavian, that kind of stuff. Like we're up that way. We're a Heinz 57, or we're a mutt mix of that, and some German. And then my biological father's side of the family came from Germany. So and my maiden last name is very German. So I have very strong Germanic roots. Very strong Germanic roots. Asia, Middle East, Africa, Ireland, and England. Yeah. Nice, nice, Colin. That's awesome. I think, I don't know, like 2000, I want to say 2001, 2003, something like that. I don't remember. I never did actually like register though, Missy, so I mean I have that certificate. If I wanted to, I could do it. Agreed. The getting married is the easy part. It is. And yeah, it's work. A marriage is work. I don't understand why people think that, oh yeah, we can get married and if we don't like each other, we'll just get a divorce. Like, why? What is the point? That little witch is going to be. Good night, my lovely, beautiful witchy. You're going to bed. Okay. Gotcha. Good night, and I hope you have a very blessed tomorrow. And I will probably see you on Facebook Messenger. I really wish that we could do international Marco. Damn it. I thought my dad was the Viking pirates of the side of the family. Until I DNA tested my parents. My dad's family was lame and mom had all the Viking pirates in it. Oh, okay. So most states you don't have to register. So then how does that become illegal and binding? I guess it doesn't matter who officiates the wedding as long as you've applied for the marriage license and received the marriage license, I suppose. So she and I have been together for 14 and married for 11. We are 29. We are 30 years in September that we've been together, and 25 in October that we've been married. So oh yes, so Brigitte, bonsoir. Bonsoir. We traced my dad's family to the 1400s. Ohio is weird. You have to register with the state. They want their cut. Yeah, I suppose. Mine has been easy. Will be 45 years. Yeah, see? With her sugar baby. Okay. All right. Good night, Darren. I love you guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, Margot, I can do that. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I was married 18 years and never once thought of divorce. Yeah, Deb, I've been happily divorced for 39 years. You know what? Some people are not, they're not, they're great friends with they should have never gotten married in the first place, because they're better friends than they are spouses. There are people like that. There absolutely are. So my grandparents were married for 65, 68 years, something like that. So yeah. My grandma and grandpa Dorsher were married for a long period of time. Now my grandma and grandpa, my mother's parents, were married for 50 years, I think. 50-ish. I think they got married they met later in life, and my mom, well, my grandmother had already had the kids, so my mom and my two uncles, and so yeah. Oh, your wife follows Athena too. Awesome. All right. Good night, Tina. Do some grounding meditation work tonight. If you're feeling that chaotic, you need to do some grounding meditation work. Smudge, smudge, smudge. So, many blessings to you, girlfriend. And I'm hoping, I would love to have an Iowa homesteaders, you know, meetup. Like that would be freaking awesome. They just had one in Missouri. I think Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead just had one called the Missouri Meetup, and I didn't know about it until it was too late, so I couldn't plan for it. Otherwise, I don't know. Can you hear that? I have an owl out there, and it's doing the. I can't whistle, so I can't do it back. That is one skill I never ever learned, was how to whistle. I can't whistle. I can sing, but I can't whistle. Oh, that sucks, Missy. Yeah. After you've been together for so long, why? I guess honestly, sometimes it's better to be that way. Can you hear that? It's not an owl. What is that? What is it, Colin? A whippoorwill. Okay. I don't hear that very often, that particular one. I hear owls frequently, but I don't hear that particular bird very often. I have cardinals galore up here. Oh my goodness. My brother's aw, that's nice. That is great. 35 years. 35 years instead of 25. Yes. I kind of got that. I just kind of figured that was a typo. So my brother's been married for over 30 years and I can't stand his wife. I'm sorry. My parents were married for 52 years before my dad passed. They thought the entire time that was not going to be. No. And honestly, that's not a good marriage either, I don't think. I am loving that. Isn't that crazy? The sounds of nature just, they amaze me and they soothe me so much. You can whistle a song, no problem. I'm not going to hate on you, man. You are a doll. Oh, Missy, that's terrible. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you did, Colin. I'm not the outdoorsy type, so that's like I am, but I'm not familiar with everything. And so I know, Stacy, but you found your soulmate. You had to find your soulmate later in life, didn't you? That's okay. You and Chris are an awesome couple. You are. I had 2 pair of cardinals in Georgia that returned every year. Oh yeah, I have cardinals galore around here, and I know that it's my pop, and he sits there and he yaps at me all day long and tells me, "You're screwing up. Knock it off." You didn't do it the way I told you to do it. I didn't teach you to do it that way. So yeah, that's what he would. Yeah, have her beat by a month and a half. My brother's wife hit on me at a party and I pawned her off on my brother. No. Well, I don't know if that was really a mistake. It was a good mistake, really. It was probably a blessing in disguise that you did that. Yes, the Greek pantheon. Yeah, the Greek pantheon is great. I do follow some of it. Now my friend who is a Reiki master, she follows the Egyptian pantheon. Like she is hardcore Egyptian pantheon. So yeah. I do a lot of backpacking and bushcrafting, so I learn a lot of bird calls. I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure you do. I see, and I don't get to do all of that kind of stuff. Physically, I don't think I could do that either. I'm having today even. I was out. I got started on my front flower beds. So my husband loves me bunches and bunches and indulges a lot of my craziness. Bought me, let me buy 10 bags of mulch. And I got the black mulch, but I'm growing flowers and stuff. I'm not growing any food or herbs. I take that back. I am growing some, but mostly I'm just growing flowers and such, like, such is the nature of that. So I really wanted the black colored mulch, and it's $1.97 right now per bag for, I think it's two square cubic feet. And yeah, I think it's 2 cubic feet, and it's $1.97 a bag. And so I got 10 of them for about $20, not too shabby. And it looks so pretty. So pretty. I really like it so far, at least in the area that I have done. But now I have like an area of the south east side of my southeast flower bed on the front. Oh, I didn't realize they were all out in the studio. My daughter, but she must be doing it out there. And I heard my grandson, so he walked out there and he was hollering at him. So anyway, I really like this black mulch, and I noticed today that my back, just trying to get all of the weeds and stuff out of there before I laid mulch down, it killed my back, my lower back. So yeah. Okay. I love the smells of spring. I just love the smells of the earth. All right. Married for 19 years, together 21. Everyone said we would never make it that far. He was my soulmate so much. We would have conversations in our dreams and talk about it after we were awake. Yes. Yep. I've been there, done that one. Yes. And that is not something that you find very often. So that's awesome. Yeah, I haven't gone on a real hike, like hiking in the mountains or anything of that nature. Oh, backpacking after a heart attack. Wow. Yeah, I would love to do that. My wife always discussed what I said in my sleep. Sometimes good conversation, sometimes I got a mean look in the morning. Yeah, Tony's like, oh, they must be leaving. So I'll have a dream, a very vivid dream, and usually Tony's like, I'm always getting in trouble in your dreams. Bye, baby. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Sorry to me to yell, guys. Owls are freaking awesome. We had a hawk fly over us at the house in Texas that had a snake in its talons. Oh, way cool. I actually watched an eagle, a bald eagle, come down, and it swooped up something. I don't know, but it was large. Maybe it was a rabbit. I don't know, but it was huge. Yeah. So Colin says that's a whippoorwill that's out there making that noise. So it's beautiful. No, there are no mountains here in Iowa. No, I know you don't need mountains to backpack, but I've never been like, I went on a couple of trails as a kid. We went to Colorado. My uncle lived out there, and we went out for vacation and went up through the Badlands. We went through the Black Hills. We went through Wall Drug. Yeah. And we were going to go into Deadwood, and I don't remember why we didn't. We ended up hitting like a portion of Wyoming, I think. I don't remember, but we ended up in Colorado with my uncle, and my uncle took us up on. He lived on the mountain, or a mountain, and we went out hiking, but we didn't hike very far, maybe a couple of miles at most. So, and I was a kid, so I would love, love, love to be able to do that again. Yellow River State Forest is an awesome place to backpack. Ooh, check that out. My life would dream about me and get mad at me for nothing. Yeah, see, that's kind of the way it goes here too. Was voted by Backpacker Magazine in the top 15 places to backpack about 10 years ago as a good practice place for the Pacific Coast Trail, as well as the Appalachian Trail. Oh my gosh. I would love, 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 love to go to the Appalachian Trail. Like, I want to go to the Appalachians. Like, just so bad. All right. Good night, Missy. Go cuddle. Oh, cool. That's cool, Colin. I definitely, Deadwood is very historical. I want to go. Agreed, Deb. Yes. That screech they make. Woo. Zion National Park. Oh, nice. I I would love to be able to um hiking at the AT is your dream. Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe after you retire. That's a good way to look at it. Deadwood is a tourist trap. Only thing that felt okay was the tour through the cemetery. Everything else felt slimy. Well, I suppose it is a tourist trap. It is but there is a lot of history there. Like, sorry, that stops me in my tracks every time. Um, that is, and it's close in my timber. I'm probably about probably 30 feet or so from my timber line. I love it. I just love it. I do not have anything in specific that I would like to see in Appalachia. I just want to be able to, I would love to be able to follow the trail all the way up, start from, starting south and head north. So that'd be great. Because they end in New York, don't they? Oh my gosh. Like, is it okay, Colin? My whippoorwill master. Uh, so is he calling for a mate, or is he just it's happy? Oh, they end in Maine. Okay. Appalachia, it's just beautiful country. It's just beautiful. That whole range is just gorgeous. And people, so it's funny because, um, people say, "Oh, the Appalachian Mountains," and I'm like, no, that's actually not how that's pronounced. But okay. I'm such a stickler for that stuff, and I don't know why. Deadwood had Kevin Costner's Robin Hood outfit from his Robin Hood movie on display when I was there. Oh, cool. Rafting down the Colorado, canoeing down the Colorado River. Loved it. used to go hiking at, I don't know how to say those, national forest, and go fishing in the lakes on top of the mountains there. Oh, nice. See, I just think that would be beautiful. Yeah, that blue haze that it had, like that mountains have, like just I think the mountains have like this. It's either like a really pale, like a blue gray fog to them, a mist to them. I just, yeah. I'm not sure why I'm so drawn to that, but I don't necessarily want to live in the mountains. So, oh, cool. Cool, Deb. I've heard of Devil's Tower. I've never been. Um, so I actually bought seed white sage. So I'm hoping that it goes well for me. That it'll grow well for me, but I don't know. I only grew I only grew a little bit of it in my planter to start it, to see if I could get it to at least germinate. But so okay. So I would love to live in the mountains. Yeah. Niels Whippoorwill calls to protect territory and call for a mate. Aw. White sage likes poor soil. Interesting. Because I don't know how good or bad the soil is. Um, so anyway, yeah, the white sage does, yes, and that is traditionally what you use. Oh, my neighbor must be grilling. That's what I'm smelling. So white sage is the best sage to use for smudging. So that's why I wanted to grow it. I want to grow a lot of it. I go through sage like crazy. Folklore is a lot different though. So I don't know, what is the folklore to it. I don't know it. I know there's plenty of songs about the whippoorwill. In fact, didn't Hank Williams sing about the whippoorwill call or something like that? It grows along roads and in ditches. Oh, okay. And rocky soil, I suppose. Okay, well, I'll have to. Maybe I need to do that. And if it grows up there, then you know, like in South Dakota area, it would probably survive out here as a perennial, I would think. So, oh, really, Margot? Oh, wow, cool. Um, so because you live very near the Appalachian Trail, do you have a lot of like wayward strangers show up at all? I just kind of wonder. There are some stories about stuff like that. So travelers just going on the Appalachian Trail, and they just show up randomly in on somebody's doorstep, kind of thing. So growing a lot of herbs this year. Oh, good. Yes, yeah. I miss Oregon Mount Hood. I've heard it is gorgeous there. Whippoorwill singing near a house were an omen of death, or at least of bad luck. Oh, crap. It usually means that the winter is gone for you guys. Oh, okay. A man could rid himself of an aching back if he turned somersaults in time to whippoorwill calls. Okay. If an Omaha tribe Native American heard a whippoorwill's called invitation, he or she was advised to decline. Ah. Oh, yes, yes. Also, I wasn't Hank Williams. Hank Williams did sing about whippoorwill calls too, I think. But yes, deeper than a holler. Yep. Yeah, I know you're in Virginia, so yes, along the trail, but we have those we call mountain people we used to see when our kids were little. Yeah, so actually, there was a documentary done on the peoples of the Appalachia mount of the Appalachia Range, I think is what it's called. And it is super interesting. And that is where a lot of the old folklore comes from, is actually from the Appalachian people. And they are like, so, and also the things like discrimination against poor people and whatnot, they have felt it probably the most. And they, I don't know, there's like this, so it's actually a derogatory term to call somebody a hillbilly, because, and it was in reference, I guess, to Appalachia, to the peoples of Appalachia. So it's something like that. I don't know, I can't remember, so please don't like take that as gospel. But because it's been a while since I watched the documentary. But yeah, that's something that I have. I have a really, really deep attraction to that kind of stuff. Like I'm so interested in that stuff, and I don't know why. Maybe it's a good thing though, right? I would rather learn from history than have to repeat it. So, and I think that people, if you learn about if you learn about history, or you learn about about others, about people, a culture, I think that it can only enrich your life. So I don't know. I have a 1/4 acre. I've decided to use at least half of it for a garden this year. I have my garden. I don't know how well it's going to go this year. I mean, I just don't know. I don't have any seeds started. Because the seed that I did start was some herb seed that I'd had, and it didn't germinate. So I'm pretty certain that probably the rest of that stuff isn't going to germinate either. And so I may end up having to do all seedlings this year, going and buying seedlings, and I don't want to, but and I just haven't had time to get out. I got to get the garden tilled up. I got to get and get seed in the ground and all that kind of stuff. So even if I started now, if I started all of my seed indoors now, I probably still wouldn't be able to put them out. They wouldn't be big enough to put out in May, when I'm supposed to be planting in the ground. So I figure I'll just direct sow most everything and see how it goes, and let's hope. It's kind of a drop in hope for seed. But and I have a ton of seed. It's just a matter of, is it going to grow? I don't know. I was really thinking. I've had such a rough couple of years with the garden, and I was just kind of thinking, when what would my pop tell me to do? Because I distinctly remember this happening on several occasions, where he rarely started seed indoors, and he didn't buy seedling. He started all seed outdoors. So he direct sowed everything, and he would actually broadcast sow pretty much everything, and then spend the time to obviously thin out anything that, you know, wasn't viable. So, and I think that's probably why he always had such a huge garden. Now, my garden space that I have for my veggies, period, just my veggies alone, is 6,000 square feet, which is just under a quarter of an acre. It's a huge space for one person to handle. So, and especially somebody with the physical limitations that I have, and I'm going to push through them. I got to push through them. So, oh yeah, my blue heaven. Yeah. Direct sow. You direct sow all your stuff too. Yeah, see, I haven't even gotten, I don't have potatoes in the ground. I don't have onion seed. I don't have anything in the ground. My garden is done. Like, it is not even, I shouldn't say it's done. My garden has absolutely nothing growing in it right now. And, you know, I should have put cold weather crops in, about 2 weeks ago and still didn't. And I'm having issues with my, we've had a lot of wind. I'm sure you guys have too. Have you guys experienced stuff? Because you guys are up towards northeast Iowa. So did you guys get the wind that we got? It was terrible. And so my it was actually popping, the plastic was popping up enough, being lifted up enough by the wind, that on the hoop house that I just built, it was trying to pop off all of the pool noodles that I put on it. And I talked about this early on in my, like, right away almost. So I'm looking for different ways to tweak that to make sure that that I can get it to work well. So, okay. All right. Good night, Colin. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest. And I hope you get moved in this weekend. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. So, all right. Yes, be well to you. Many blessings to you. I am growing anything and everything I can get my hands on, Margot. Yes, the strong will survive. That is true. And that is exactly what my pop-up, you know, would tell me to do too. He's like, that's, the strong will survive. You know, you just go and you pick and choose what you can, and you transplant elsewhere if you need to. And so I actually might do that. I might leave enough space open that I can do that. I can actually put, you know, thin it out and put it in another space. So I think I might just, yeah. My rows are, so my garden is, it's from north to south. It runs 100 foot. And my rows are 60 foot across from east to west. So yeah, so it's it's 60 by 100. So 6,000 square feet. So I think what I might do is, when I'm planting, when I broadcast, I'll just leave like a good section open if I need to transplant. So, going to call the local school and go there, since it's 4 blocks down the road, and get the kids to help me for their community service requirements for graduation. Awesome. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Yes, I agree with you, Drops. Please, Colin, you guys be safe and be well. Oh, you had company. Yay. I always like company. Got a gallon bag of parsnip seeds. Oh my gosh, I've never grown parsnips. I would love to. So I actually Is there anything you're wanting to grow that you don't have seed for? Um, to be honest with you, I don't really know. I do want to grow some more. I would love to have more pepper seeds. What I have right now for pepper seed is I have, I want to say banana peppers. I definitely have California Wonder bell peppers. I have some mini sweet peppers that I saved myself. I have jalapeno, but again, I don't know how viable any of that seed is at this point. So that's kind of my problem. So, I want to grow a ton of herbs, and I really want to grow. So I really want to grow purple stuff. Obviously to go with the theme of my homestead. Amethyst acres, royal amethyst acres. So if it's purple, I'd like to grow it. And so if there's something that I can find that I don't have, possibly, that is purple or really dark, such a dark red that it looks almost purple, that is, I'd love to grow it. I'd love to try. I plant thick and thin. Seed is the cheapest way. That is true. Yeah, it is so true. So true. I tried to grow some potatoes in a litter bucket. I've tried to grow in ground, and I've tried to grow in grow bags, and I've not had luck with any of them. So I think it probably could be when I'm planting. It could be all kinds of different things. So I just really wanted to try variations on how to grow on growing potatoes, on just everything. Like, I will try to grow. Well, hello. I've got, yeah, definitely springtime. The bugs are starting to come out. I've got this little, I don't know. It's like a kind of a gnat, I guess, that is being drawn to the screen. Doing mine in containers this year too. Whole garden is going to be in containers, hopefully. Oh, that'd be great. The bag's got the windows so I can see how well the potatoes are doing. Oh, awesome. Mine are the felt ones. They were given to me as a gift, so I really liked it. If you haven't already started pepper seeds indoors, you need to go buy starts. Yeah, I probably do. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm probably going to have to buy a lot of starts this year, and I didn't want to have to do that, but I should have been more on the ball with starting seeds anyway, and I wasn't. I couldn't. Many things came up, and I let things get in the way instead of actually doing what I needed to do. So, cherry tomatoes grow easily. Yes. Flax on those bags will let me see if I'm messing up or not. Potatoes indoors last winter in my indoor greenhouse. They did okay, but not well. I planted pepper seeds as late as June 1st and got some peppers, but those were mini bells. Yes. So I'm really hoping that I can get stuff in the ground this week, but everything is just so up in the air right now. I'm planning to remove a few lilac bush suckers that are growing in the wrong place. If they look good, I will send them to you. Just don't say thank you so they don't die. Okay. Yes, I would love lilac. I have 4 of them, and it's so funny because Tony tells me every time, he actually told me yesterday. I was walking by because they were planted over in front of the studio. They were there before the studio was. And anyway, every time I walk by, I have to stop and look at them because they've got these cute little buds on them, And Tony's like, you need to quit molesting that damn lilac bush every time you walk by it. He goes, you know, you got 3 others that are the 3 or 4 others. I don't remember what he said. He's like, the other 3 are getting jealous. So I'm like, oh, well, I can't have that. So I walked to each one of them and I put my arms around them. I'm like, oh, I love you. Yes, I hugged my lilac bushes. I'm a little bit redonkulous. Growing purple potatoes this year and purple Marconi peppers. Nice. And Cherokee purple tomatoes. I have some Cherokee purple tomatoes. I do not have those the purple Marconi peppers. I do have lilac bells that I'm going to grow. And I tried the purple potatoes. They were Viking potatoes, and they just didn't grow for me. Yes, I think so too. It's life. Life is busy, and I'm a horrible, horrible procrastinator. I really am. I need to stop being that way. But here's the thing. Gardening is one of those hurry up and wait situations. So, yeah, it sucks. I started peppers last month, but not sure they will be ready in time either. Oh, purple rain. Yes. Purple rain, purple rain. I love me some Prince. Mine have been blooming for 10 days. They're almost done for the year. Really? Oh my gosh, mine not at all. Like they're not blooming at all. They're not they're just little buds. So baby chicks are getting jealous. Aw. When I would hold one of them and if I put one on top of the water bottle, they peck at the chick. Oh my goodness. Hello. Go away, bug. I will say that is one disadvantage that I have here in the Airstream is that it's definitely not bug proof. Get all the outdoor bugs. I cannot wait until my lilacs bloom, to be honest with you. I love lilacs. I love them. And I told Tony, I said, oh, they're selling it. I was at Lowe's. I'm like, look, I can get some more lilac bushes. He's like, you don't need any more lilac bushes. Yes, I do. Like you can't have too many. I'm also looking for a weeping pussy willow. I love. So I got the French pink pussy willows from Burgess, or Burgess, whatever. I don't know how they pronounce their company, but they're dead. They didn't do anything. And I soaked the roots, and then I actually potted them in a 5-gallon bucket over the winter so that, they were in a pot. And they aren't blooming. They're not getting any of the cattails, the little fluffies on them at all. There's no buds on them. Drives me crazy. Yeah. Well, you know where the studio is, right? Well, you know the west side where when you come up my drive, because you've been here, when you come up my drive, on the east side of my drive is all the big pines, and then the left side of my drive is the west side, and that was open, but it gets a lot of shade. So yeah, they're not they get a lot of sunlight. They get several hours of sunlight a day, but they're not in full sun. So that's probably why they're not blooming as quickly. But some of my peppers died, so I have more germinating now. I've got about 30 strong plants, so I should get at least some peppers this year. Ooh, that'd be great. Yes. I think I got another rooster from the feed store again. Oh no! Already is aggressive and acts protective like a rooster. Oh, crap. Prune the lilacs after the flowers are gone to keep them low enough to reach the flowers. Oh, yes, yes. Peppers were so easy to grow in Georgia. I struggle here. Yeah, I can imagine. I highly doubt it gets too terribly warm in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, I know you guys get warm, but I don't think that you probably get even as warm as in the Midwest here. So, um, there are some years I have fantastic results for peppers, and then I have, great production. And then some years I just don't. It all depends on the weather. So it's going to get a few roosters anyway to keep the diversity. Yeah, I really want to get an incubator, you guys, so bad. I want an incubator so because oh, really? I didn't think that Washington State got that warm even in eastern Washington. I really didn't think you guys got really too terribly warm. But for how long, I guess, do you stay? Because peppers, you really need prolonged heat. So yeah, I really need to buy an incubator. But I keep telling myself, and my husband keeps reminding me that it's like, you really need to just wait. You need to get the infrastructure built up. And I'm like, I know, damn it, because Lou, yeah, Lou is on all the ladies. So, and I'm more interested in him mating with Ethel, who is the same breed. She's a sapphire gem. So she's the olive egger. And so I would be more, I want him to, I would like him to breed with her and not with the others. I'd also like to get I'd like to have my own flock, frankly, of each one of my birds, where I could have a rooster for, a few of the gals, and then I can incubate and hatch my own eggs. So, my own chickies. So, yeah, Washington State does have a lot of microclimates. I just really didn't think that it would be, I guess, so diverse. So, I guess maybe I didn't think that it would be. I didn't think hard enough on it. Maybe I don't know. I can imagine that would have been easier. I've only grown in Ohio last year. Oh, sorry. Would have been a wonderful year for peppers, but all my seedlings died. I'm determined to get peppers. Yes. Yeah, we did not have a good time last year, did we, Jess? We had horrible in the Midwest, we had horrible weather changes. Like, it was just so unpredictable. It was so up and down, so up and down. It really was. So, about 3.5 months of hot weather. It goes from spring for 2 weeks, and then it gets hot. Really? Wow. We usually it just depends too. So usually mid-May is when we really start to we get pretty darn hot, and we stay that way. The humidity starts usually around June is when it gets really humid for whatever reason. And then it just stays pretty humid through most of the summer. But a lot of that has to do with the cornfields around us. So seeds have been bad last couple of years. Had to give them to my neighbors and sisters last year. I have tons of seeds. Nice. A couple of weeks ago, I had 53-mile-per-hour winds for a couple of days. Yeah, see, I think that's about where we were at yesterday, and then this afternoon, for whatever reason, it got crazy. Yeah, our weather is crazy. So, all right, guys. Been on here for a while, almost 2.5 hours. My dogs are out there making noise, so I think they're wanting to go in. 24 pounds of heirloom seeds. Nice. Nice. What kind of seed? Like which heirloom seed? Like tomatoes, peppers, what I guess what are yeah, something like that. 24 pounds of heirloom seeds is a lot. That's a ton. Alrighty then. Fun times. I know I have quite a bit for tomato seed. I have I have a ton of jalapeno seed, but I don't know if it's going to germinate. So the basic stuff, everyone plants some stuff. You get stuff and things. Alrighty. Okay, guys, I am going to head off of here. I'm going to go get the dogs and get them in the house and settle down for the night. It is almost 9:30 here. So I know East Coasters are an hour ahead of me. And oh, nice. Exotics. See, I just want different, unique, different ones. Different seeds. I want to try. I will try to grow anything. I don't have a problem with growing anything. So, ooh, cinnamon seeds. Awesome. That would be cool. Yes, all the stuffs. So, all right. So I will bid you all adieu and bonsoir. And I hope that you all have a wonderful week. And I wish you all many blessings. And I hope you get lots of stuff done this week. I'm hoping I do too. So, all right, guys. Much love to all of you. Loves. And live from the earth and play in the dirt. Make sure you get your hands dirty this week. Hey, good night.